So I just wanted to make a quick midweek update on Tesla for you guys. And now that we saw the news that Volkswagen is forming a partnership with Rivian to spend maybe $2 billion on software and maybe autonomy, which is just showing proof that the demand for this is there, and Volkswagen doesn't really want Tesla to be the only competition in America. So yeah, it's the competition is there, and it's scaring other people, which is actually really good for Tesla, really positive. And what we can see on this chart, let me just take off the Ichimoku so we can see it clearly that what the levels are seeing right now is that this is clearly support now, and this is still clearly resistance. So price is on its way up to the blue line, maybe around 201, 202, maybe even the previous high around 205, possibly before things really get rejected. But there is some resistance on the way up there. And when we put back the Ichimoku again, we can see that the baseline of the Ichimoku right here, this orange line coming down, sits at 195.03. And we can really see that that is going to place some resistance on its way to 200. And we can really see that really in after hours here. When we look at the price of Tesla after hours, we can see that it is down maybe 179 right there in after hours. So essentially, we'll need to start closing above that on maybe a daily basis. And by the end of the week, it'd be nice to see a candle close above the 195.03 as well. Just so we can get that momentum to carry to the 200s and possibly a little bit above. So let's go take a look at the other scale that I drew that it has the price target of maybe 5,000. See this one, if you remember, this is the price target of maybe 2,800, 2,900 for Tesla for this scale. So on the other scale that I showed you, the $5,000 price target, we can take a look at that one. And we can see something important happen today. And that is essentially the arc right here that was a support was then flipped to a resistance right here. And something really big happened just now. And that is this arc is once again trying to flip back into support. And if this weekly candle does close above this arc, then that would be enough confirmation for me to probably send it to that 200 mark. And could it go straight up after that? Probably not, because when we put on the moving averages, right, we can see that still in this zone up here, we can see from the 230 zone all the way down to 210, there's still going to be a lot of resistance for Tesla in that zone. So what we are most likely going to see is price consolidate maybe a little bit more, maybe even go back and retest the bottom of the arc now as and confirm it as support into maybe the 186 zone, 185 zone again. That is a possibility before it breaks higher. But the good news is this is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for these candles to start closing above this arc. So this is the beginning of something possibly really good. So we're going to keep an eye on this going into the week, and just want to let you know on this. So yeah, things are looking great, guys. So just stay tuned for the weekly candle close and the weekly update on Friday.